Hi, everyone. Let me tell you one incident of my life. When I was in high school, I babysat for some families in my neighborhood to make some extra money. I was pretty close with the kids, since I had been babysitting them for years. One night I get a text saying they were a friend of one of the families I babysat for. They called me. "Hey, it's Jane Blink. One of your friend gave me your number. Would you be able to babysit for a couple of hours? Saturday night at 8. I agree, and she gives me the address. Although they live pretty far, I stick to my word. Saturday night rolls around and I take a bus to get there. I live in a pretty small town and am familiar with most of the roads, but for some reason this home was hard to find. I walk down the gravel driveway and am met with Jane, who had already been waiting for me at the door. I greet her. The home is cold and dark, but spacious. The floorboards creaked under us while she showed me around and gave me clear instructions: no TV after 8:30, and showed me Claire's bedroom, which is her daughter. She is 9 years old now, so I expect her to follow instructions. But if you could make sure she's in bed before 9, that would be great. She leads me into the kitchen to show me where the snacks are, in case I got hungry. When we get into the kitchen, I spot something in the corner of my eye. Something was peeking at me at the end of the corridor. I look over to see that it's a little girl wearing a red dress. "That must be Claire," I say. "Oh, you must be special. She rarely ever comes out of her room anymore." I glance at the same spot again, and the girl was gone. When the mother leaves, I walk up the stairs to say hi to Claire. Her door is locked, so I knock lightly. Doors open. Soft classical music is playing, so I leave her alone for a while. I'm a very nosy person, so I took the opportunity to look around the old house. It was pretty big. There were so many hidden nooks and doors. After a while of exploring, I look at the time. It's 8:47. I should make sure Claire is getting ready for bed. I walk back up the stairs, but before I can get to the top, the little girl is sitting on the steps. "It's bedtime, Claire," I said, but no response. She doesn't move or said anything. Then I hear the bedroom door open. "Hi, you must be my new babysitter," says a girl wearing a purple pajama set. I look back down, and the girl on the steps isn't there anymore. In complete confusion, I said, "I think your sister is playing hide and seek." Claire looks at me confused and says I don't have a sister. At this point I'm completely freaked out. I laugh it off and tuck her into bed and go back downstairs. Jane didn't mention having another child either. Who was the little girl? At this point I must be going crazy. I watch some TV downstairs to clear my head. I put something random on, making sure it's on a low volume. Around 11:30 I heard crunching in the kitchen, as if someone had been cooking in the pantry. I expect that it's Claire, who who had snuck out of her room for a late-night snack. When I walk into the kitchen, the pantry door is open with a Chips Ahoy box on the floor, with tons of crumbs, but there was no Claire. I find a broom in the corner and begin sweeping up the mess. "Claire, no sneaking food, it's bedtime," I said, while sweeping the last few cookie bites. I hear a faint giggle behind me. I bolt around and see a trail of crumbs down in the dark corridor, and at the end of the trail was the girl in the red dress. At this point, I know I'm not insane. She was really standing a couple meters away from me. "Oh my God," I murmur. I slowly place the broom back in the corner. She is still standing there giggling. From time to time, which felt like terrifying. After a few seconds, she turns and runs into the living room. I stay in the kitchen until the mom comes home, and I don't bother telling her anything. I needed to get out of that house. She pays me, and I bolt out of there so fast. Then I decided I will never do babysitting again.